Wall Street traders prefer sitting on the sidelines due to growing concerns about a splash in the number of new coronavirus cases in the United States. The virus anxiety has escalated even more after the statements of the U.S. top infectious diseases specialist Anthony Fauci. He predicted a sharp spike in coronavirus cases in the weeks after Thanksgiving Day. Meanwhile, short-term investors are locking in profits. They managed to increase their capitals considerably during the last trading week, when the U.S. stock indices updated record highs. Last Wednesday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average hit a record high of 30,206 points. Then it slightly corrected downwards, ending the week with a gain of 2.37%. Apart from the encouraging news on the vaccine development, market sentiment improved significantly after some officials mentioned that Donald Trump agreed to a peaceful transition of power. Yet reluctantly, but Trump acknowledged the victory of Joe Biden. The S&P 500 Broad Market Index finished last week at a record level of 3,643, notching an increase of 2.36%. NASDAQ Composite closed the week at a record high of 12,274, logging a rise of 2.59%. Investors are still hoping for a resumption of negotiations in the Senate on a new coronavirus relief package. Traders also monitor any reports regarding vaccines. For instance, the shares of pharma companies working on alternative vaccines have jumped up after the information about the lower rate of effectiveness of AstraZeneca and the second round of tests due to mistakes made in the first one. Moderna's securities surged by 30.19%. Tesla shares continue to rally after the news that the company has been finally agreed to the S&P 500. Its share price soared above $590. Even the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's report about the France suspension issue of a whole batch of Tesla cars did not halt Tesla's dazzling rally. Market sentiment is also positive in anticipation of Black Friday. Ahead of the biggest shopping day and the peak of consumer activity, the shares of online retail giant Amazon rose by 3.13% over the week. You've watched Weekly Financial Review on Insta TV with me, Anna Kasatkina. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to always keep track of all the latest financial events on the markets. See you back soon.